Okay, you hear it all the time. Make sure you get enough protein, or carbs are bad, or my absolute favorite, which is fats will make you fat. But what if I told you that all three macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fat, are actually essential for keeping your body strong, resilient, and even thriving? Today we're breaking down these three nutrients that fuel your body's ability to repair, recover, and grow. Whether you're bouncing back from a workout, healing an injury, or just trying to maintain energy and strength as you age, the right nutrition makes all the difference. And hey, if you think we're stopping here, think again. This is just part of our ongoing series on nutrition's role in repair. In future episodes, we'll tackle macronutrients, hydration, and of course, one of the hottest topics out there, the gut-brain axis. Because trust me, your gut has way more control over your health than you think. But today, we're laying the foundation with the big three, macronutrients. Let's get started. Today on the Personalized Fitness Podcast. Welcome to the Personalized Fitness Podcast, where we're dispelling the myths of health, fitness, and wellness. I'm your host, Garrett Williamson, president of Personalized Fitness. And if you'd like to reach out to us, call us at area code 251-278-3343. You can email me at garrett@personalizedfitness.com or visit personalizedfitness.com. You can also connect with us on X at Team PE or Facebook at Personalized Fitness. This is the latest episode in our Nutrition and Repair series, and today we're focusing on macronutrients, the powerhouses behind recovery. If you want to heal faster, rebuild muscle, protect your joints, and keep your energy levels strong, you'll want to hear this one. First things first, what are macronutrients? Simply put, they're the three main types of nutrients your body needs in large amounts. Now, protein, this is what's known as the builder. Carbohydrates, they're the fuel. And fats, the lubricant and stabilizer. If your body was a construction site, protein would be the construction crew and raw materials. Carbs would be the fuel powering the machinery. And fats would be the oil that keeps everything running smoothly. Think of it like repairing a road. You need workers, which would be protein. The energy to run their tools, that's the carbs. And the asphalt that keeps everything smooth and functional, well, that's the fat. Without all three, the road stays full of potholes. That's exactly what happens to your body when you don't get the right balance of macronutrients. Now, let's start with protein. Because if you're not getting enough of it, your body's recovery slows to a crawl. Every muscle, every cell, and even your immune system relies on protein to build and strengthen. Why is protein so important? Muscle growth and repair. Every time you lift weights, run, or do any physical activity, walking to the mailbox, tiny tears form in your muscles. You may or may not even feel this. Protein is what rebuilds them, making them stronger. This goes on constantly. Wound healing. Protein is responsible for collagen production, which helps repair skin, joints, and connective tissue. If you're taking a long time to heal from a hairline like scratch, you're probably lacking protein. Immune system support. Your antibodies, the things that fight off infections, yeah, they're made of protein. There's a big myth about age and protein. You probably heard, once you hit 50, you just start losing muscle. Nope, wrong. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed enough protein built muscle at the same rate as younger adults. It's not your age. It's what you're putting in your body. Where to get it? Animal sources of protein are the absolute best. They are the only protein sources that have all of the amino acids you need to build muscle. And some sources of animal based protein, eggs, chicken, beef, fish, and dairy. Plant sources, lentils, tofu, beans, quinoa. But do remember about plant sources. You've got to have, if you're just going to use plant sources, you've got to have the right mix. Because if not, you won't have all the amino acids you need. And then there's supplements. Whey, casein, pea protein, collagen. There's several different great supplements out there for protein. I had a client in his 60s tell me he couldn't gain muscle because of his age. We simply upped his protein intake, and guess what? He started gaining strength again. It wasn't his birth certificate holding him back. It was his plate. Now let's talk about carbs. The misunderstood macronutrient. People avoid carbs like the IRS. But carbohydrates are essential for recovery. The whole reason that the idea of getting rid of carbs came about is because we were overdoing carbs. You always need carbs forever. How do they help you heal? They provide glycogen for recovery. After exercise or an injury, your body uses glycogen, which is stored carbs, to fuel the repair process. It also supports immune function. White blood cells, which fight infections, depend on glucose, in other words, carbs, to function. It also reduces cortisol. Carbs help keep your stress hormone levels balanced, preventing muscle breakdown. There's a big myth when it comes to carbs and weight. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that athletes who consumed both protein and carbs recovered 50% faster than those who had just protein alone. Why? Because without energy, your body can't rebuild, no matter how much protein it has. What are the best sources of carbs for repair? Slow digesting or sustained energy carbs, quinoa, oats, sweet potatoes. There's fast digesting ones. They're actually great for quick recovery. They're great to take in right after a workout. Fruit, honey, white rice. There's also fiber-rich carbs, which for gut health and immune support. And I'm telling you, the gut plays a huge part here. Beans, vegetables, nuts. If protein is the construction crew, then carbs are the gas that powers their tools. Try running a construction site with no fuel and see how far you get. Now, fats get a bad rap, but they're the anti-inflammatory superhero. They're critical for reducing inflammation and keeping your body's repair system running efficiently. Fats help you recover. Omega-3s reduce inflammation. Found in salmon, walnuts, flaxseed, these fats speed up healing and reduce muscle soreness. They support hormonal balance. Fats help produce growth hormone and testosterone, which are essential for muscle repair. It also strengthens cell membranes. Every cell in your body needs fat to function properly. What are the best sources of healthy fats? For omega-3s, salmon, chia seeds, walnuts. Monosaturated fats, avocados, olive oil, almonds. And saturated fats, and this is in moderation, but don't go crazy with that. Usually the problems that we have with saturated fats is strictly because we go over and above. But grass-fed beef, coconut oil are examples of good saturated fats. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that people who ate healthy fats had a 40% faster recovery rate than those on low-fat diets. If you're avoiding fat, you're slowing down your healing process. Bottom line, your body is built to heal, and macronutrients are the fuel that make it happen. If you're not getting enough protein, carbs, or fats, you're leaving potential on the table. And here's the good news. This is just the beginning. In upcoming episodes, we'll dive deeper into micronutrients, hydration, and the gut-brain axis. That might be the most important. You definitely don't want to miss that. And overlooked factors in health and longevity. So stay tuned. If you have any questions or want to learn more, reach out to us at 251-278-3343. Email me at garrett@personaledgefitness.com or visit personaledgefitness.com. Thanks for listening to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast, where we're dispelling the myths of health, fitness, and wellness. And remember, Fueling your body the right way is just one more way Personal Edge Fitness helps you reach your level of wellness. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.